Okay, one other comment that I made in class, but haven't made here, although I wrote it down. Notice I called this y equals g of x, and then I have equals the cube root of x. Okay, where did that come from? Well, obviously I wrote it down. But why is that? Well, it's because the inverse of the y equals x cubed function is the cube root function. Okay, the cube root of x. Now we'll deal more with that later, but that's where the square roots and cube roots and fourth roots, ultimately that picture of where they come from. You take the power function graph, the y equals x cubed or x to the fourth or x to the fifth graph, you make a table, you invert them, you sketch a graph of the inverse function, and that's going to be, if this was y equals x to the fourth, of course that would look like this, then your graph here would be a fourth root of x, okay? And there are some things that you got to be careful of when you're doing fourth roots of even powers, doing even power roots, even number roots, okay? And we're not going to discuss that just now, but I want you to understand that these graphs, these basic graphs that I've had you learn to draw efficiently and quickly are the basis for almost everything we do in the course. We're going to refer to them again, and again, and we have to be able to draw them quickly so class can move efficiently. And you have to be able to draw them quickly so you'll get used to them and understand them and think about their behavior. All of that extraordinarily important. Of course, it'll be much easier for you. You'll learn it much better. And class will be much more rewarding as soon as we don't have to wait 10 minutes for people to draw a simple graph. And we're not going to do that anymore. We're not going to be waiting for people to draw graphs. Everybody's supposed to have them to where they can draw them at least within a couple of minutes by tomorrow and within 1 minute by the following class.